2025 meeting of the Culver Town Council to order, please. Before we get started, I'd like to remind everyone that this meeting is being recorded and your participation is your consent to be rebroadcast on the town's YouTube channel. Roll call, please.
William Cleavenger.
Present.
Joe Day.
Present.
Dana Neer.
Here.
Ricciardi.
Here.
And Ginny Munroe is absent.
Please join me for the pledge of allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
As far as approval of the minutes are concerned, we have two sets of minutes, October 23rd and November 13th. Going to take these separately, Karen.
That's it. Up to you.
Let's just combine the minutes from October 23rd and November 13th. Any additional corrections to the minutes?
They look fine to me.
All right, I'll entertain a motion. Mr. Ricciardi moves to approve the minutes of the October 23rd and November 13th meeting. I have a second.
Second.
Mr. Neer. All those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed, same concern. Thank you. Next on the agenda is public concern, utility ordinance and violation appeals. Mr. Garner.
No concern on that.
No concern on that. Public concern is, you wish to address the council?
It's now my time.
Here's, yes.
Okay. I didn't have the agenda, so I wasn't sure where we were going there. I passed this out to you guys.
Okay, great.
I'm Jack Garner, EMA Director. I'm here to personally invite you to a public safety town hall that will be held next Thursday. I know it's a little bit short notice. I wanted to get down here for your meeting a few weeks ago, but La Paz has their meetings at the same time, and so I couldn't make it from one end of the county to the other that night. And then we have one meeting a month. So I'm here tonight. This is for all people who play any type of role of public safety in the county. So to me, that includes elected officials to go along with our first responders, police, fire, EMS. We're also inviting school safety officials, Chief Carr, among others will be at that one. Public health, anyone who plays a role in emergency response for the county. And the hope of this is twofold. That first hour or so is going to be me kind of PowerPointing, talking about what EMA is and my vision I have for the agency over the next few years. I took over in the position 2 years ago now, completed a lot of training, and now it's time to hit the ground running on some things. So I'd like to run some of those special projects by my stakeholders, and I feel like this is a good opportunity to do that. And the second hour is going to be open up to everyone else to critique that, but also to say, you know, this is where EMA maybe has let you guys down or failed in the past, or this is where EMA is doing a great job. Maybe keep that up. Soliciting the input from you guys. This is for these public safety officials only. I'm probably going to do something for the general public at a future date. But for now, this is just for you guys to come in and have that candid conversation. It can be critiques, it can be support, whatever you guys would like to convey, I'm happy to take that. There's two sessions that day, one in the afternoon, one in the evening. It's going to be the same thing. So I'm just trying to catch people on different schedules. So you can come to either one. The only caveat is that you are a 5-member board and you probably should not have a quorum at one of those meetings. So I'd probably figure out between you guys, you know, maybe one of you can't go that day. That's perfect. Split 2 up in the afternoon, 2 in the evening, just to make sure you guys don't have a quorum there. We're going to post for our county commissioners and the council. But if you guys did have a quorum at any of those, you'd have to post too. So I'm happy to answer any questions now in case you can't make it about the agency and the vision. But otherwise, be good to see you there.
Sounds good, Jack. Thank you very much for coming down.
Thank you, guys.
Old business. We have the second and third read of ordinance 2025-013, which is an ordinance for the disannexation of real estate known as the Culver Meadows. So I'll entertain a motion to approve the ordinance 2025-013 on second and third read.
Motion to approve.
Mr. Neer, do you make the motion?
Second.
Second by Mr. Ricciardi. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed, same sign.
Very good.
Okay,
Your permission and signature, will take that to the county auditor and the county recorder to have the corrections made. I'll update the council on completion. Thank you.
Thank you.
new business. Board and commissioner reports. Mr. Dante, you have anything?
Yes, sir. Acting as the building commissioner, I have a brief update. We're still looking for the position. We have not received any candidates. Right now, we formed a pretty cooperative relationship with the county. They're doing the permitting for the building and the inspection. So any type of violations, I can give them a call. They'll come down and inspect. Good relationship there. Within the office, Karen, Christine, and Julie and I have devised a kind of a workload system in which we're kind of taking care of things. I'm doing all the field stuff and getting cases ready and everything, help with the legal, get the publishing and things of that nature within the office. And it's going pretty well. We've got a BCA case coming up this month. So it's the first one we processed. It looks good and things seem to be good. We had 3 cases with the plan. One tonight for the disannexation of property, often known as Bestie property. It was a conditional. That disannexation property is conditionally subdivided with the caveat that the access for the eastern proposed parcel and the middle parcel have to have IDEM approved and installed access points into them. We made it explicit, the town of Culver does not want access to any of those parcels coming down West Academy Road due to the hazard it would create with the bus location of the school there, as well as the fact that easement is not intended for access to those parcels. So that was established. The conditions were made very clear to Mr. Bestie, and Mr. Bestie is working on it. I also informed him that the recording of those parcels and that subdivision will not be made with the recorder's office without visible proof and documentation from NDOT if those are done. The other 2 cases went swimmingly, approved, and nothing out of the normal there. So just an update to the council. Unfortunately, I don't have quite the thoughtful work that Steve has, but that was it. Acting on behalf of the Tree Commission too, had a meeting with John Helfrey this week. Went really well. John and the Tree Commission has located 100 tree sites. They're working with IU. It's been a very productive time. And John's done a lot of thoughtful exploration of tree locations in this area with Dennis. Beyond what IU can provide. And some of their ideas are starting to extend back. We've agreed to meet in January with Bob Porter and maybe take a different approach to how we handle the monies involved with the Tree Commission and for the removal that goes to the street. Look at it as more of a unified 30,000. Let's talk about how we divide that up on town's needs and not see it as an even division. Use the money more strategically for what the town needs to have done with trees. So that's a good conversation. With redevelopment, I'll turn to Sally on that one. Nothing. All right.
She was just going to defer on that because you weren't here for the,
Yeah, wasn't here for the
yeah,
special meeting.
so. Now you've got your breath. You want to go to town manager? Or
I can. Overlapping, watch this transition. Overlapping with redevelopment, I'm happy to say that the redevelopment committee voted to approve strategic and downtown strategies as our vendor for the next year in terms of our revitalization and market gap analysis project that will be happening. I've contacted Sarah Beth and the contract is under review. I told her that the approval is upon review of the contract and the signing, but things look really positive there. They did voice that the minute we sign that, they're ready to hit the ground running, so we better be prepared. And I think we are. I think we've got a good kind of agenda set for those first couple months. Apart from that, that was it on redevelopment. I'm going to be as brief as possible tonight. Other than redevelopment, I had a conversation with Kurt Neubauer on the theater, and things are moving along there nice. He wanted to contact Bourbon Street to talk about the tear down of that theater, seeing that there's a shared wall there. Also, we had a good morning meeting this morning with Bremen. They are investigating housing, and they wanted to talk about some different issues and the way that we pursued it within our town in terms of redevelopment. Yep. And that was a productive meeting. Things seem to be, we're starting to become a playbook, I guess, in terms of how it works. So it's kind of interesting. I was also contacted in final. It's interesting what Purdue University is teaching today. Apparently, you can take a class in tourism and management systems. It's a flagship class, by the way. But contacted by a young man named Adam Johnson, Purdue student, wants to come here to visit. He's using us as a research project at Purdue in terms of our tourism and our visitor center and development. So caught wind of some of the things we're doing, wants to talk a little bit more in depth. And I said, great timing. Winter is not for some Raven, but hey, come on up, we'll talk. So good to know that there's young minds out there who showing interest. So that's it for me. Oh yeah, Chad. Thanks, Karen. I kind of had a request tonight, and it's something that we've been talking about. And quite frankly, it's good. I think we're good for us here.
Council, you should have received our October report in your mailboxes. Apologize for not being here at the last meeting. And I also appreciate your approval on the radio that Kevin submitted for me, and I've got that ordered. It should be shipped in right shortly. I come before you tonight for purchase request for purchasing and upgrading to new body armor, commonly known as a bulletproof vest. We was told they're bulletproof vest, but body armor is a technical term. So I have met with our uniform supplier. They came down, showed us a couple different options. Fitted us. We looked at the different options. We were happy with one of them. It was actually one of the lowest costs, and that's going to be suffice to us. And so I got that quote, and I'm looking for your consideration and approval. For the officers, for the body armor, this will price $3,740 and $3,740. That's in this year's budget. There is a 90-day turnaround on those, so we will be taking delivery next year. So I'll do a purchase order and an encumbrance, but looking for your consideration in that amount tonight.
I have a motion to approve the purchase of body armor.
That's 4. That's 4.
Super. And that's a lot lower than I thought it would be.
Come out to be right at $945.
A decent price for sure.
Yeah. Star uniform.
Fantastic.
And that's 4, not 5.
That would be 4. Because I don't have sizing for the bed at this point. So,
Mr. Neer, do you move?
yeah, let's approve this.
Second by Mr. Ricciardi. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed?
That's my council.
Anything else, sir?
That's all. I'll come to you at the next meeting with a little bit higher quote. Each meeting, the price seems to go up with my request, so I am looking at replacing a car, so I'm working on those numbers right now.
Season.
Yep.
I hear Alexis has some really nice models.
Next on the agenda is Ms. Hyman's report.
I've got a couple of things I'm putting in the budget for your approval. The first one is Thomas Excavating and Welding. It's $2,780. Those come from the GO bond funds that we have and for work on the water plant. The second one is just approval of Prime and Shine. That was for the park Christmas light. They're working on them now. $4,507. the payments today and look at that size. It's like 4,037. It's about that range. Part of the development for 2,500 and support payment for the economic development agreement that we did with them, and finally $7,500 for the Culver Computer Center, and that is for again the fourth quarter payment that with the agreement that we have with them as well. So I have a motion to approve those claims.
Motion to approve.
Mr. Attorney moves to approve the second.
I'll second.
Mr. Day seconds. All those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Same sign. Thank you.
I feel like you oppose those. So we have financial reports. This was on the 6th of January, and we have to get to the bottom of it, figured out giving out last time. So I sent out all of the reports for January through October. If you could just approve those so that State Board of Accounts know that you've seen that.
Chair moves to approve accept the reports for January through October. May I have a second? Second by Mr. Neer. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed, same sign.
Thank you. And then there was another set of claims that I sent out, again, trying to just catch up. Basically charted out all of the expenses that they've had. I'm not sure what State Board of Accounts honestly wants from all of that, but I'm trying to go through our regular process, printed those out. So there's just an extra set of claims in here for you to approve to sign on. I think we've basically brought all of those claims to you for approval.
Yeah.
But I want it all printed out, and that way, you know, hopefully we'll never.
So they met the ready grant.
I think this last claim was supposed to finish out those ready grant
That's what I
funds.
was thinking.
Now we move on to the next phase, which is just spending down on funds.
Yeah.
So there'll still be claims coming to you,
Right.
just not as, shall we say, thank you, it's gonna be convoluted, but no, it's okay. So it's probably better for yours than mine. So that set of claims is in there. I just want to make you aware of that. I did submit the redevelopment spending plan that is due on December 1st. That was just submitted. I sent a copy to the Redevelopment Commission. And then the final December meeting, I've got it, I think, on the agenda for Tuesday, December 30th. Is that okay with you all? I think I just threw it on there without asking. But that meeting could move.
I think it's good. And I see yours.
The last thing, we schedule.
We bring stuff.
No, you don't have to bring anything. Lunch will be provided, but we'll do it at the beach lodge. Just gonna have at lunch, maybe try to get, while people are still here.
It's just board employees, right?
And
Town council employees.
town council and town employees. So we include the fire volunteers and any of the EMS employees that can come. That's all I have.
Thank you very much. Council, Mr. Mayor.
Just in 1 year with leads, relaxation, great communication, great guys. Those things out, good job.
They did a good job.
I hope there's some second leads.
There.
There, yes.
Mr. Trey.
I don't have anything on there. Just that I gathered up last over weekend.
Mr. Day. The chair has nothing other than to wish everybody a very happy Thanksgiving, and I'll entertain a motion. Moved by Mr. Neer, second by Mr. Ricciardi. All those in favor, signify by saying aye. Aye. Or adjourn.